Hello students, welcome to all of you in my online chemistry class. Before commencing the lecture, children, I want to share with you one point that is now very much in discussion. That is just I talking about COVID-19. So everyone is fearing with this COVID. So we have to children alert, and you have to be hygiene. You have to be stay safe, and one more important point in my opinion is that during the touching of currency we have to be more careful, because currency is the main reason behind the spreading of corona. So during touching currency, children must wash your hands properly, and one more thing, make distance with everyone, and one more thing, that is you have to be stay safe and stay home. Now children, come on the topic. I am going to start a very important chapter, that is a scoring chapter to the point of view of examination, that is chemical kinetics. So in this section we have to study what is chemical kinetics, what is the meaning of chemical kinetics, what is the order of reaction, what is rate of reaction, how rate of reaction is represented, what is instantaneous rate of reaction, what is the manner of representation of instantaneous rate of reaction, what is the rate law or rate expression, and mainly that is we have to study in detail what is order of reaction, what are the kinds of order of reaction, and what their relation with half-life time or half-life period, including that is theory of catalyst. So these points we have to study in this section in detail. So children, let's start with chemical kinetics. So chemical kinetics is the branch of physical chemistry in which we study the rate of reaction and the mechanism of the reaction that occur, is called chemical kinetics, and the term kinetics has been derived from the Greek word kinesis. This kinetic word is derived from the Greek word kinesis, which meaning is movement. And movement means movement of the reaction means during the change of the concentration of reactant and the concentration of product, what the change occurs there, that is the meaning of movement of reaction. Okay children, so rate of reaction, what is the rate of reaction concerned to, that is movement of the reaction. So rate of reaction can be defined as, that is rate of reaction represents or can be defined as the change in the concentration of the reactant or product per unit time. Listen sincerely, what is the rate of reaction? So rate of reaction can be defined as, it is the change in the concentration of reactant or product per unit time is called rate of reaction, is called short rate of reaction. And this mathematically rate of reaction can be given like as, rate of reaction is generally given by dx upon dt, or that is delta x divided by delta t, where this value x refers to that is concentration of either reactant or the concentration of either product, where delta x refers to the concentration of either reactant or the concentration of product, and this children d by dt or delta by delta t is nothing, it refers to the rate of change of time, that is per unit time or rate of change of time is determined by d by dt or del by delta t or delta by delta t, and where x refers to the change in the concentration of either reactant or in the concentration of product, and mathematically rate of reaction is given by dx upon dt or delta x upon delta t, where the value of x represents the change in the concentration of either reactant or change in the concentration of product, while this is the main point, d by dt is what is the rate of change. It is the rate of change which time, rate of change which time is that is delta by delta t or d by dt refers to rate of change of time in reference to change of x, and x may be either, that is repeating, that is either the concentration of reactant or the concentration of product. And children, one more point, during the study of kinetics we also know that delta G means thermodynamics tells us about the feasibility of the reaction. If the value of delta G is less than 0, then reaction is said to be feasible. Means thermodynamics tells about the feasibility of the reaction, while chemical kinetics tells us about the rate of the reaction. That is the crucial point, student. This chemical kinetics refers or tells about the rate of reaction, while thermodynamics tells about the feasibility of the reaction. If the value of delta G, that is gives energy, is less than 0, the reaction is said to be feasible. But here, in the case of chemical kinetics, that is, it tells about the rate of reaction, and rate of reaction is nothing, mathematically this is represented as. For example, suppose any reaction in which reactant R is changing into product P. Suppose we have to find rate of reaction of this very reaction. So, rate of reaction of this reaction can be written as, so rate of reaction of this reaction will be what? That is written as decrease in the concentration of reactant at a given time divided by given time, and mathematically this R is a reactant here, so that may be written as minus, that is d by dt of R is equal to minus, that is delta upon delta T of R. So this is the way of representation of reactant. Similarly, that is what will be a product, concentration of products. So that is will be what? That is increase in the concentration, of the product divided by given time. That will show the rate of reaction of, that is product, and that is showing rate of reaction of reactant, and in the same way that is mathematically may be given as d upon dt is equal to P, where this Big bracket represents the concentration of either reactant or the concentration of either product. So this is may be written as minus, sorry not minus, this is plus del by delta T I into P. So children, it is very clear, rate of reaction is equals to minus d by dt by R is equal to d by dt of P, or minus del by delta T into R is equal to del by delta Tp. Here children, minus sign indicating what? That is clearly showing that there is a decrease in the concentration of the reactant. Minus sign here indicating that decrease in the concentration of the reactant. So this rate of reaction now can be written as, that is minus d by dt concentration of R is equal to d upon dt into concentration of product. So suppose this is equation 1. So equation 2 is represent the rate of reaction for equation 1 children. This is the correct representation of rate of reaction for the given such type of reaction in which a reactant is just changing into product. Okay? So rate of reaction can be easily given is equal to minus d by dt, concentration of R is d by dt into concentration of product, and this equation 2 also refers as average rate of reaction. This equation 2 is also refers average rate of reaction and shortly noted as RAB. Shortly noted as or denoted as RAB, so representing average rate of reaction. So this is the way by which a rate of reaction can be represented. Now one thing you have to study in the same rate of reaction, that is what is instantaneous rate of reaction. Instantaneous rate of reaction. What it is children? So this can be defined as instantaneous rate of reaction is the rate of change of concentration of reactant or the concentration of product at a particular instant of time. Listen sincerely. Instantaneous rate of reaction can be defined as it is the rate of change of concentration of products or reactants at a particular instant of time is called instantaneous rate of reaction, and mathematically this instantaneous rate of reaction can be given like as, mathematically this instantaneous rate of reaction is just equal to the average rate of reaction, and that is means what? Instantaneous means what? At a particular instant, means when delta T tends to 0. Meaning behind this instantaneous is at RAB, means what is the average rate of reaction, that it just tend to 0. It refers to instantaneous rate of reaction. Okay. So suppose instantaneous rate of reaction we have to find by any given equation. So what is the method of finding of instantaneous rate of reaction? Suppose any chemical reaction is given as, suppose we have to find, suppose any chemical reaction is given in such a way, so we have to find what will be the instantaneous rate of reaction of this very reaction. So instantaneous rate of this reaction children can be written as in the same way. Listen how it is written. So we have to write, listen, first point, this A, B, C and D, small a, small b, small c and small d are showing the stoichiometric coefficient of the reaction. So listen, during the writing of instantaneous rate reaction or rate of reaction, these coefficients, stoichiometric coefficients, are written in denominator, and if these are present in the reactant side, they will be signed minus, and if they are present in product side, they will be signed plus. But must remember, they are written in denominator like as. So instantaneous rate of, suppose I writing instantaneous and rate of reaction referred to ROR of this very reaction can be given like as, that will be minus 1 upon A. This is the stoichiometric coefficient, so I writing here minus 1 upon A into d by dt to the change in the concentration of A. This is the meaning, children, which I saying, if the stoichiometric coefficient of reactants are written in a denominator with a minus sign, and minus sign implies that there is a decrease in the concentration of the reactant. Okay, so minus 1 upon A d by dt will be what? Minus 1 upon B into d by dt of reactant B. That is equals to what? 1 by C into d by dt of product C. That is equal to what? That is 1 upon D into, that is 1 upon D into d by dt of concentration of, that is product D. So this equation 2 will represent the instantaneous rate equation for equation 1, and that is the way of writing. By this manner you can write. Now children, suppose any chemical reaction, suppose this one is given as 2HI changing into, suppose this one, and I2. Okay, suppose you have to write its instantaneous rate of reaction, so go in the same way. What will be instantaneous rate of reaction of this very reaction? In the same way, in reactant side there is a 2 moles of HI, means stoichiometric coefficient of HI is 2, so it will be written in denominator with minus sign, because this showing the decrease in the concentration of hydrogen iodide HI. So that will be written as minus 1 upon 2 into d by dt. In place of d by dt, you can write del by delta t also, no problem. That is the way of writing. So d by dt of concentration of HI is equals to d by dt into concentration of H2 is equals to d by dt into concentration of I2. So by this manner you can write the instantaneous rate of reaction. One more thing, children, instantaneous rate of reaction can also be determined by plotting the graph, or plotting the graph between the time and the concentration of reactant and product. This instantaneous rate of reaction can also be determined by drawing a graph at time t versus the concentration of reactants and products, and that can be represented as, suppose this showing that is decrease in the concentration of reactant, this showing are here the time is represented, and that showing the decrease in the concentration of the reactant. If you plot, then a curve like such will form. Such type of form, and in which, suppose this one, suppose this is representing T, suppose this is representing T2, Suppose this is representing time t1. So this one, children, listen carefully. This one, this slope which is coming is representing what? That is minus d by dt of r. And slope is nothing. Slope is that is tangent, and that is called tan theta. So must remember, when you plot T versus a reactant, such type of plot will come in which this represents, that is slope, and slope is nothing, that is minus d by dt of reactant, and that is tan theta. While in the case of products, when you plot T versus, suppose you are plotting T here, time, and here you are plotting P, products. So such type of graph will appear, and in this one, this children, this one, this tangent will, this tangent or slope it determines the instantaneous rate of, that is product, and that will be given by d by dt of p. Okay, suppose these are the times t, suppose this is t2, suppose this is t1. So instantaneous rate of reaction can also be graphically found by plotting T versus reactant, or by plotting T versus product. And in the case of product, such type of plot will come, and in the case of this, such type of plot, that will clearly refers to slope, and in the case of reactant, this minus d by dt of r, that is tan theta. Similarly, in this slope, that is d by dt of p product, concentration of product, divided by t, time, is equal to tan theta is the slope for products. Now one more point children. What factors which influence the rate of reaction? Last point, just I am going to finish this point. Last point, what the factors which influence the rate of reaction? And often the question asked, so that the factors which influence the rate of a chemical reaction. So children must remember, rate of the reaction is influenced by the following factors, in which first factor is what? That is the concentration of the reactant. First factor, concentration of reactant, means with the increase of concentration of reactant, the rate of reactions increases. Second point is temperature. So with the increase of temperature, rate of reaction increases. And third point is, that is presence of catalyst. So note, you are knowing that presence of catalyst also influence the rate of reaction. Sometimes slightly it will increase, and sometimes it will decrease. So when pyritic catalysts are used, the reaction is going to increase, means rate of reaction increases. So effect of catalyst also influence the rate of reaction. And last point, that is surface area. Surface area also affect or influence the rate of reaction, means when the size of the particle will be less, the surface area will be greater, and if the surface area is greater, no doubt greater will be the rate of reaction, children. Must remember these points, very crucial. And last one, the question comes that what is the units of the rate of reaction? So unit of rate of reaction is, that is mole per liter per second, and when the reaction is possessing in gaseous state or gaseous medium, in that case the rate of reaction is represented in atmosphere per second. Must know the difference. For a general reaction such as reactant, that is unit of rate of reaction is mole per liter per second, while when the reaction is occurring in gaseous state, the unit of rate of reaction is termed atmosphere per second. So children, that's all today, and in my next upcoming lecture we will study in detail what is order of reaction, what is rate law, how rate law is expressed. So that's all. Thank you very much. Stay safe. And children, one more point. If my lecture is providing you a better idea about the topic, then must like and subscribe. Thank you very much.